Hi there. So this is what my desk looks like when I got a knock on the door with this. Let's get into this, shall we? Hobonichi Sale. Now, the funny thing is, I ordered this on Thursday and it is now Monday the 1st of June. That is how quick this has come, and this is why I'm so surprised. And it's nice that it's a branded box too, because I think the last big box I got was just a cardboard box, you know, just a brown one, no pack branding on it. So this is a nice little touch. So yeah, Hobonichi held a sale, I think, until the 28th of May on a lot of items except the spring release items. And you guys, oh, I can already see one item I ordered. You guys know that I was after the Misty Rainforest, so I've gone ahead and got that anyway, as well as some other stuff, as you can see. So let's get into this, shall we? Oh wow. I may have ordered one or two covers. Oh, and I've got another blue box. Okay, so the first thing I got, I'll leave on screen as well the prices for things as well, so you can compare them to what they would be at full price. So first up, I got this. I really like the Hobonichi covers, especially with the pen loops and all the pockets that you get, plus the ribbons. Let me get it out of the crinkly packaging for you. So the reason why I've got so many covers is I want to change up my covers seasonally. So I want like a spring, a summer, an autumn and a winter cover. So this is obviously going to be summer. But this is a lovely canvas material, and it's not as stiff as the Paddington one was. It's much more flexible, which I think I prefer. And it's this nice blue, summer blue. And then we've got the two tags at the bottom. In fact, let me put the box behind me and I'll pull each item out and unwrap it so we can both be surprised. Yeah, so we've got this Hobo Marine canvas cover with the blue ribbons with the embossed H on the bottom, which is very nice. There's a little bit of writing in there. I'll have to translate that with Google. And then you've got this penguin here saying nice on his little skateboard. I always think it's nice when they go into the pockets like that. And of course we've got our usual flaps and things, as well as one on the back. So this is the style of cover I really like, when there's lots of pockets and sleeves for me to hide things in. This is what I really like. So this is going to be my summer cover. Now you guys know I already have this beautiful green water lily that I love. This is leather, so it's one of the very expensive covers, but I really like it. So I could use that for spring. I could also use this one, which is supposed to represent the cherry blossoms falling down at night. But I feel like this is a little bit too dark for spring, although it is very nice. So I think because I couldn't find an autumn cover, an autumn-ish kind of cover, this one might do it as well, because obviously falling leaves in night, as in the, you know, the darkness starts to draw in. But this is really nice as well. You've got the two ribbons as well, but with little diamonds instead. Then we've also got a little art print business card if you want. And then it's about the illustrator as well, which is very nice. And then of course the usual pockets and things as well. So I think this one might be my autumn cover, really, as opposed to spring. But if anyone knows of any autumnish covers out there that they've already released, by all means send me a link in the description below to it, because I'll be curious to see, because I can't see any just yet. And it's going to be interesting to see if Hobonichi release anything in, I think for the September release for 2026. if they release any autumnish colours as well. So I'll be keeping my eyes open for that. But I do really like this as well. But again, I can use it for spring or summer. Autumn, sorry. We have got the thing that I mainly put my order in for, which is for this misty cover. And I am not disappointed by this at all. This is lovely. So we've got a little art print. Oh, a booklet actually. Oh. Is that repeated? No, it's different designs. I think that's all of the screens from the original artist, which I'm assuming, yes. I'll tell you all about on the back there as well. But this is really lovely. Can you guess what season I'm going to use this for? I'm not going to tell you actually. Leave me a comment below if you have a suggestion as to what season I'll be using this for. Bear in mind the very light blue and then this misty. I'm not going to say anything else. But yeah, this is really lovely. I am a little bit disappointed that there's no anchors, ribbon anchors, if that's what they're called, on the end of these. But I could always add my own. But yeah, this is very nice. It's, I think, faux leather on the inside. And then silk screened, I think, maybe. Some sort of pattern on the back. So, yep. Another cover. Now, the other thing that I've got is this oak moss cover. This is for the A6. And I'm intending to use this for my 5-year journal that I'm using for gouache. So, the reason why I wanted to get this was... So my 5-year journal can fit in here, and then this pocket I can put gouache and some mini paintbrushes in there to take with me, because it would be nice to keep the whole kit together in one. But yeah, this is lovely. We've got some little pockets here as well. And then obviously the flaps where the journal sits in, and then another flap there, and then even a little pen loop as well. So these are leather, but the rest is like canvas. But I really love this colour. It actually almost blends in with the desk. This is an IKEA desktop, one of the super cheap, I think it's Limon desktops, but they no longer sell this colour. But the problem is with these desktops is they scratch so easily, as you can already tell. I've only had this like a month, and already it's scratched to hell, so not the greatest. So yeah, and then a flap, a sleeve on the back as well. So yeah, another cover. So, if anyone's watched any of my other videos, you know I love my B5 size. And Hobonichi do some B5s, but they're only these little booklets. And I've ordered 3 of them because they were 96 pence. What can you buy this day and age for 96 pence? Nothing. Especially not Tomorrow paper notebooks or booklets. Now, the only thing that annoyed me with these was I would have preferred if they were blank or gridded. But they have this special sort of lines where it's a line, a dash and a line. And I'm guessing it's for the Japanese characters. Very nice. And it's just grey and very slim, which is kind of what I wanted as like a project book. So I've got 3 of those, seeing as they're only 96 pence. 96 pence. I'm going to keep saying that. 96 pence. Sorry for the sunlight there. Okay, now we are going into the blue box. Ooh. Again, I'm going to pull it to one side and then pull the bits out. So I've ordered this. This was a bit of a spare of the moment thing because I needed to just make up my delivery to get free postage because I was like £5 off and this was £5. But it's intrigued me for the artistry. Obviously I'm going to have to use Google Translate for the words, but just look at these beautiful pencil drawings. I really, really like that. But look how nice these drawings are. They're very nice indeed. So yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of fun there with some Google Translate to work out what they're saying, but this is really, really nice. I like this. It feels like I've picked up somebody's sketchbook, to be honest with you, which is really nice for me as an illustrator. So Hobonichi also have these books. You can get a lined or a graph grid one, but it's not the same grid that's in the Hobonichi, in the Techo or the AVAC or the Cousin. Or you can get planed, and it is Tomorrow paper that's in it. That lovely softness. And it's just literally, there's no grids, there's no calendars, no nothing. It's just a plain notebook. But they're thicker than the AVACs, I think. Because this is my AVAC. Oh no, I'll say they're about the same thickness as my AVAC there. Yeah, that's the July to December one. But yeah, so I'd say it's the same thickness, but it's just plain Tomorrow paper. Because I was thinking, obviously Tomorrow paper is quite thin, so I was thinking about making my own sort of like pencil board, but then putting the grid on it, so then you can use it as basically, so you can see the grid, so you can keep your writing and things neat. So yeah, I'm very pleased with these. Very pleased. And then what else did we get? Ah yes, another cover. This is so cute. But look at the colour of this. Again, I love these light greens. Obviously it's more bold than the oak moss. But on here you get the ribbon stoppers as well. I've just pulled the paper off, so it's a little bit tacky with the paper, so I need to peel those off when I've got a moment. But you've got all the flaps in here, the usual pen loops, and then pockets and things on this side as well. I just wanted to try and experiment a little bit with A6, so we'll see what happens with that. I also got the Hobonichi Techo stickers because of the next item, which is the Life book, but the Spring A6 Hobonichi. So I need to do a little bit of backfilling on this. But I'm thinking it's going to be okay because it's tiny. So it's not going to take too long. Oh yes, I have another one of these. I love this so much. I'm hoping, Hobonichi, if you're listening, please do a cover design or more merch stuff with this illustrator and this sort of storyline, because yes, I know it's a little bit dark and a little bit gothic, but that's what I like. And a lot of other people do. Anyone that I've spoken to, they really like this stuff. So please, Hobonichi, if you're listening, more stuff with this. So yeah, I got the Hobonichi original full year, so it goes from April to next March. So yeah, this is so cute. It's so small. Oh, it has the quotes on as well. I thought with it being small it wouldn't have the quotes. And is it just me or is this printed much darker? Like, that's November. And then this is November in the AVAC. No, it's my imagination. Or is it? Oddly enough, I randomly opened them on the exact same days. But I don't know if you can see that. I think... No, it's my imagination. It's the same. I'm just being silly. But yeah, so this is nice. I think in this one you don't get the weeks, which is not my intention for this book. So I'm okay with that. So you've got the yearly that starts from June. Is it June? Yeah. Oh, I wonder why it doesn't start from April. Okay, that's fine. So it goes from June to May next year. So that's fine. Then we've got the monthlies from February, March, April. And then when do we go to? We go to, I think, May 26. Yeah, May 26. And then it goes straight into turning the page. And then a blank grid. And then your dailies. So there's no weeklies in this book, which is what I'm happy about, because I'm not going to use the weeklies for my intention with this book. But I'll go into my intention with this more detail later. Let's just see what he looks like in here. In fact, let's do it that way. So yeah, it's happy in there. So that's why I got that cover for. Very nice indeed. I love these two colours together. I think they call this Willow Tree, which is very apt. Very much my colours. Loving that. But we are not done. Oh no. We have got a cover on cover, which I have a love-hate thing with, because they are shiny. That just really annoys me a little bit, but I really love this design on it. And again, it was in the sale, so it was much cheaper than normal. It's got the grey paper behind it just to so you can see the design, otherwise it's translucent. So yeah, I really like this. And then also you've got a little design in there as well on the back. So is this supposed to go? Yeah, so it can go, hence cover on cover, silly. Oh, that is much bigger than the cover. You see that? There's overlap there and overlap there. It's just going to be a little bit annoying, but hang on, let's just see if that's actually right. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, it looks like that, but to me there's too much overhang on this, way too much. But I love this design. It's by the same artist, I'll put on screen, that did the 5-year book this year. So it's very much that, but I really do like that design. I just wish it wasn't shiny and it was more snug to the cover, because that's a little bit annoying. But yeah, very nice though. Just needs to be a little bit more thought out, I think. They come in A6 as well, so I thought it'd be nice to have one inside of there as well, if that's possible, just for like a quick notes. That has made it very chunky indeed, because I forgot these are much chunkier than the AVAX, and I don't think you're really supposed to put two books together. But having said that, this doesn't have the slit at the back, so you can have access to that pocket. That's a little annoying. Or maybe this cover's only supposed to be for the Hon, you know, the ones that come with a hardback. I don't know. But it does, now wiggled it a little bit, it does fit fine. So that's okay. So I thought this was quite interesting. It's a uni pin pen, but it's oil-based ink marking pen. So when you're writing on like tracing paper or like more plasticky surfaces, it doesn't smudge and it dries much quicker. I haven't seen these in the UK, so that's why I thought I'd just pick up one, because again, less than £1. So why not? So I've had my eye on this for a little while, and it's this little brass button. But it was kind of expensive for what it is, but it went in the sale, so I'm like, okay, I've had my eye and I've been umming and ahhing about it for a long time. Now it's in the sale, grab it. And it's just a button, so you can stitch it onto your planner cover or do what I'm planning on doing with it, which I don't want to say yet because I'll save for another video, because I need to literally show you what I'm doing. So hopefully this is going to work, because it is rather lovely with the bee and the flower there. Very nice. And then the last two items are the same, just in different colours. So, you know I like my Tombos, except for while I'm here for the next few months, I do not have my full set of Tombos. And there's nowhere around here that sells Tombos, especially open stock. So I thought I'd give these mementos a go. And obviously I've got the greens for June, which is perfect because I'm just doing my June setup. And then the purples for some, I'm thinking August maybe. So hopefully these are going to be just as nice, if not better than Tombos. So I thought we'd give those a whirl. So that's everything from the Hobonichi sale. So as I said before, let me know in the comments what season you think I'm going to use this for. Or what season you guys would use it for as well. I'd love to know. Let me know if anybody's got any of these products and how they use them, particularly the blank notebooks and the B5s. I'd love to know what you guys do with them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and lived vicariously through me, spending my hard-earned pennies. So yeah, I swear at this point, I only have an architecture career to fund my art and journaling obsession. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.